Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, Workshop Fun. Today I'd just like to post an update and do a little reveal. So as of today, the interior renovations of the caravan are finished. So the big one lately and the final one lately has been the bathroom ceiling and basically the scotia boards up the top as well. So let's get into showing yous. Right, we'll just come right through to the bathroom here, and as you can see, the ceiling is all done and looking nice. This was a mammoth job and not a job I'd like to repeat again in any hurry. So what was done was new ribs were put up in here across most of the ceiling, and all the rot was chopped out, and then expanding foam was put in to turn around and help the old foam grip to the new ribs. And then after that, new ply was put on and glued on using the same bonding glue that I used to glue the ribs in, and that's the Gorilla Grip bonding glue. It's very good stuff. So now the ceiling is stronger than what it's been and also looking very nice. So what happened after I did all the ply work is then I had to turn around and do a whole lot of bog work too, to turn around and get the old meeting the new nicely. And that was no easy feat as well, because you know, just all the different highs and lows in the ceiling had made it quite tricky, to say the least. But anyway, it's done now, and hopefully I shouldn't have to do this again anytime soon. So what's being done today is the final coat, as I said, and before that I fitted this new scotia boards that I made, and they are glued to the top of the ceiling and to the sides, and they stop moisture being able to escape over into the bedroom, so it's sealed everything effectively. This here is a little hollowed out bit of wood that I carved out and made, and that contains one of my solar panels cables, and this is a bit more of the scotia board. Then after that, coming to here, I made another piece of scotia board, and that is the same, glued and screwed to the wall, and then, you know, the screws were removed, and then I filled the screw holes with bog, and that is also like the other ones, capping the side so no moisture can escape. I turned around and made this new entranceway beam, and I used the router table and then routed this groove out in the middle as well, and fitted a bit of the veneer that I had left over from other things that had been removed from the caravan into the center, just to give a bit of detail, and, you know, of course routed some nice edges on the inside and outside of it as well. Fitted more sealed scotia board up here too, and then up the top I fitted another plastic trim. So that's all being done, and yeah, like I said, a lot of work. I really don't intend on doing this again in any hurry. So now what's left though is just some detailing, like getting rid of little excess bits of paint around the place, just tidy it all up, and then that's all finished. So moving right along, so the bathroom ceiling is, yeah, that's all done largely, just detailing now, and I want to give all this a final clean too. Like I want to give this shower door a plastic cut and polish with some plastic cutting compound. That's going to happen soon. And then also I just want to clean the repolish the stainless panel in here too, because it's just got a couple of scratches and stuff in it from doing the renovations. Right, moving right along, I've finally got my other Victron controller all hooked up, and I just now have to hook up the solar panel, but it's all plugged into the Rv now and ready to go, so that's lovely. And yeah, basically not too much work left to do there now. Right, moving right along, I'll close that. So last time I showed you guys the diesel heater. I'll show you guys an update on that now. Okay, so I fitted the new stainless steel exhaust pipe. It's the good stuff. I believe it's double walled, and it's a lot softer to bend, and it's easier to get in the direction that you want it to go. And of course I got a long length of it, 3 meters, and I made my own hangers for it to hang it all properly, and that all took a lot of time, as you can imagine. But you can sort of see the hangers that I've done, and there we go, and that's all spaced as well from the rail. A bit hard to see, but it is. And then coming right through, as a final thing that I got for the diesel heater, one of these latest diesel heater mufflers, and they really do work well. It's actually working really well. They're made to silence your diesel heater, and they do. They are actually a proper muffler with an actual bend in them. I think there's a couple of bends in there actually, and then there's holes in it for the baffling, and there's actually a bit of fiberglass material on the inside of it packed around the baffles, so it works good. Now this will be straightened when I get the caravan back on its wheels. It's just hard to do the finishing details with the axle stand that's also right there holding the caravan up at the moment. So I'm also going to tuck this away nicely once it's finished too. So that's just some last little bits to do there, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, moving right along to one other thing that's been done too. I'm just going to get back up again. Alright, I'll come back a bit. So I decided with my last solar panel, I didn't want to drill another hole in the roof and also try and hide it in all the cabinetry, the wires. So I got this external plastic cable holder, and I've put the cable in that and attached that to the caravan, and now the cable just runs down nicely, and you can sort of see it's not too invasive. It doesn't sort of deteriorate the look of the caravan, so that's quite nice. So the last thing I have to do is run the wiring from the solar panel now underneath the caravan and up through one of the floor holes that are there and into the solar charger. Once again though, that's neither here nor there. I've sort of been mainly concentrating on the bathroom ceiling lately. That's been the biggest priority. But yeah, it's all coming along now. Okay, and also a little update on the whole Victron system. If you see right there, there's one more shunt. So I've got a shunt over that side. It's hard to see, but it's just past the kill switch. And then I got this shunt here. Now this shunt here though is set up as a DC meter, and my inverter is hooked up to that. Now, because I don't have a multi-plus or inverter that works like with DVCCs, I don't have an inverter that works natively with the Victron DVCC setup, and I wanted that. So the way that you can get the Victron's dynamic voltage current control to recognize your inverter and its draw is by putting a DC meter on it. If it isn't a multi-plus and a quadro, that's what you have to do. So I did that, and that should all work nicely now. That should be recognized as drawing energy, and then the Cerebo can compensate for that and give the extra current over for the inverter's draw while charging the battery still. So that should be very handy. So in case people don't know what DVCC does, is it allows a set amount of amperage to charge your batteries, and when you produce more than that, it can also pass the extra over to whatever else you want to use it for. So your hot water, your jug, anything that your inverter's running through, or your 12 volts running through, it can do that. And it also limits the current to your set limit for charging your battery bank. So if you don't want to fire too much amperage at your batteries, you can set it, and it'll just restrict whatever goes to your batteries to whatever preset you do. So I've set mine to 70 amps, and anything more can be thrown over to other things. So that's just a cool little feature that Victron has. So yeah, that's all complete underneath there now too, thank goodness. So all that's left to do now on the caravan is put the other wheel well back in. I'm already starting to make steps to do that. And the other thing is take the other wheel well out and inspect for any rot. If there is any, fix it, and then turn around and do one last little repair underneath the shower. After that, the whole caravan's pretty much complete. So it's getting close now, and pretty soon I hope to have it all done, like hopefully within the next few weeks. Be nice, we'll see though. Anyway, that's about all for now, and if you got any questions, please feel free to ask. And yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like. Thank you very much. Bye.